So for my video cast, I decided to discuss the differences between two different types of social media, Instagram and VSCO, and how they affect um, the younger generations especially. So you probably know Instagram is a site that you can upload pictures about yourself or art or anything you want to be creative with. And people have the ability to comment, reshare those pictures, like them. There's also messaging on this, but it's really a place for people to kind of post what they like and are interested in or themselves, and they get feedback on it. VSCO, on the other hand, is very similar. You could post pictures, albums of pictures. Really, it's, I think, almost a more creative app. It gives you a lot more editing features that you can do, but the only difference is there's no commenting on photos. There's no liking photos. There's no viewing your friends, whereas Instagram you can view how many friends somebody has or this or that. VSCO is more just you just present your artistic abilities on the app. So personally, I'm a bigger fan of VSCO because there's no pressure, but I'll get into that. So the major difference is Instagram is kind of more social. You have the ability to comment, you have the ability to like, you have the ability to go back and forth with people on there and communicate with people. And VSCO is kind of more you keep to yourself. It's just you kind of posting an album and people being able to view it. So VSCO really isn't as social. You can repost pictures that people have already posted, but it won't even show you where they came from. So it kind of takes away, VSCO takes away the pressures of how many likes am I going to get, how many comments am I going to get, and so on. So the people that uses these apps, everyone basically uses them, but the people that are really affected by these apps are teenagers. I personally have a 12-year-old sister, and she'll spend hours on her Instagram account saying, oh mom, I got this many likes, or oh guys, look, I got this many likes, or 2 of my friends commented, 4 of my friends commented, 1 of my friends reposted it. And so especially being 12 years old, she's doing this, and it's just so affecting this generation so much because they care so much about how many people like their photos and stuff in that sense. So there are some negatives that come with these apps. I find much more in Instagram other than VSCO. So Instagram, and I see it with my 12-year-old sister, she feels these pressures to always have the most likes on something or be up to date. And another negative is girls will, especially, I mean, girls more so are on these apps at this age, will post a picture and see, oh, a group of girls is together. Why wasn't I invited? Why was I not included in this? And so girls tend to feel excluded when they don't see a picture that they're included in on Instagram, or they'll just feel left out about it. And it's often common for people to just kind of feel the pressure that they have to live up to society's expectations because they see all these celebrities and role models or athletes or politicians posting on these social media sites, and it kind of influences how these children will act or dress. Not even children, these teenagers. So, and I feel it too as a 21-year-old. I'll see these Instagram models or this or that and feel like I need to buy these type of clothes. It really does affect everyone. I mean, there are positives to both of these apps. I mean, VSCO, you can feel the influence too, but I don't think as many young people have VSCO. I do think that they're both positive, though, especially in society today, because it gives you the ability to be creative. With Instagram and VSCO, you have the ability to edit your photos and take very creative pictures. I found myself much more interested in photography and having a greater appreciation for perspective because of these apps, because you can enhance them in certain ways based on the way you take photos. And it just gives you the ability to share things with people. I find them both extremely interesting, and I plan to continue to use them. I just hope that the younger generations aren't as affected by them. I know, I mean, when I was younger, TV shows would affect me, and now for these kids that are between, I guess, 13 and like 15 or 16, they're just very affected by things very easily. So I do think both of these apps have their pros and cons, but I would definitely say personally I favor VSCO just because the pressure is a lot less, especially on these younger generations.